Welcome to another video with me. Thanks again for joining me. This will be a shorter class. We'll get straight into it with a little warm-up and really focus on something that people, but yogis in general, tend to be a little bit weak in, and that is quick movement. So some of the movements may be a little bit challenging, but remember, like always, have fun. Also, don't forget that if you would like to join me on full-length classes, longer 60-minute or 90-minute classes, I do have those that are available through my website. Just before we get started, I want you to take a moment to just take a nice deep breath through your nose. Nice and long and deep, allowing the belly to expand. And when you can't get any more air in, slowly let it back out through your nose. Things are going to get heated up, but as much as possible, even when your heart rate goes up, try and keep that smooth, steady breathing through your nose. So we're going to get started in a downward facing dog. Go ahead and position yourself on your mat in your downward facing dog. Keep your knees bent if you need to, and you can pedal your feet back and forth, just starting to warm up the backs of your legs as you go into this very lengthened position for our calves and hamstrings. You can play around with wiggling your hips a little bit, maybe circling your spine around a little bit. Just warm up into this pose, start to get comfortable in it. Really press your shoulders up towards your ears to stabilize through the shoulders. And when you're ready, I want you to lift your right leg up. Find stillness now through the body. And just take a moment here to focus on what your body is doing, if it's made any compensations in order to lift that right leg up. Try and keep the hips more or less neutral, the spine more or less neutral. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, bend your right knee, shift your shoulders forward over your hands. Really lift up through the core, flex the right foot, and plant it down between the hands. Squeeze your thighs together, engage all the muscles of your legs, reach your arms up, come into a crescent lunge. Really squeeze your glutes now, especially that left glute. So you're getting an opening and a stabilizing feeling through the hips. The low back feels good. The legs are working. Take an inhale for some prana. As you exhale, step forward into your right leg and pull your left knee into your chest and step back to your lunge. Let's do 3 more. Make it nice and quick. Step it back, step it forward, and step it back. Really feel those glutes activating as you do this movement. Now, you can keep your arms up overhead, or if you want to have some feedback from your hands just to make sure that nothing's flopping around and getting sloppy, but you're really keeping everything nice and active and in, you can bring your hands around your waist or your hips. Take a little hop, switch your legs to go into a crescent lunge on the left leg. Same as before, we're going to step forward and back 3 times. Raise your arms up, keep it nice and quick. As you step forward, bring the right knee up, step it back. So we're not making slow little movements, but really kind of popping it like we're trying to get from one place to the next as quickly as possible. Once you've done your 3, take an inhale. Exhale, once again, bring your hands down to your hips, hop, switch your legs again. Lower your hands down, step it back to your 3-legged down dog, lower your right foot down, pedal your feet out. At this point, you can take a child's pose if you need to, or just stay in this downward facing dog. We're gonna really need the legs to be both active and really warmed up for what's coming. So just keep working into those hamstrings and calves. Keep a little activation through the glutes as well, so you're not overstretching the hamstrings at all. Now lift your left leg up, and again, find stillness. Just make any adjustments that maybe you need if you're aware that you compensate in this posture. Try and find as close as possible to neutral. Really keep pushing your shoulders up towards your ears. Now take an inhale. As you exhale, bend your left knee. Bring it all the way towards your chest. Rock your shoulders forward. Flex your left foot. Step it between your hands. Squeeze your thighs together. Rise up to your crescent lunge. Really squeeze that right glute especially. You know what's coming now. We're going to make 3 really quick movements. Right knee to the chest and back. I like to pull my arms down, so I'm making a kind of movement and step it back. Now, are you ready for that jump? Jump it up, switch to your right crescent lunge. Get that left glute active. If it's lazy like mine, it wants to go all soft and squishy. Get it back on, and when you're ready, 3 times, knee to chest, left knee to chest, nice and quick. Good. Lower your hands down, step it back to your 3-legged down dog, then lower your right foot down. Now stay in your downward facing dog. Keep breathing through your nose, nice and smooth. Look at your hands. Just make sure your hands are shoulder width distance or thereabouts, and your fingers are spread, not too wide, but they're not kind of stuck together either. And I want you to see if you can rock your shoulders forward, not necessarily going towards a plank. What we're gonna do is a kind of downward facing dog push-up. So get your forehead as close to the mat as you can and press it back. It may be that you don't go very far because this is really hard. Just go as far as you can. We'll just do a few together. As far as you can, where you can still push yourself back up and rock it back to your downward facing dog. So kind of doing these weird push-up type things, like you're trying to get your forehead to touch the mat. All right, we're gonna take it up a notch. So now, lift the right leg up, look towards your hands, lower your forehead as close to the mat as you can, push it back up. Now, nice and quick, step your right foot forward, rise up to your crescent lunge, jump to switch to a left crescent lunge, jump again back to your right, then step forward, lift the left knee up to your chest, try to hold your balance. Step back to your crescent lunge, lower the hands down, and bring yourself back to your three-legged down dog, lower the right foot down. Now, we'll just repeat that with the other side. So lift the left leg up, look forward at your hands, do a little push-up. Nice and quick, step the left foot forward, rise up to your crescent lunge. Glutes are active. Take a jump, switch your legs, jump to switch again. Right knee to chest, step it back to your crescent lunge. Lower the hands down, step the left foot all the way back and up, then find your downward facing dog. Good, now walk your hands back towards your feet. And put a bend in your knees if you need to. And just hang out here. Catch your breath. Please do so as much as possible through your nose. You benefit so much more if you're getting your oxygen in your lungs from your nose rather than your mouth. I want you to put a little bend in your knees to roll up to stand. Squeeze your butt when you get to the top. Show me how strong your booty is. And we're gonna play around with a little kicking sequence, okay? So, you can have your hands on your hips, out to the side to help you balance, up over your head, whatever works for you. I like to have my hands at my hips. We're gonna start with the right leg, so just kick the right leg. And we're not trying to go into new ranges of motion. This isn't a stretch class, this isn't a flexibility class. This is a fast-paced movement class. So do not go beyond your range of motion here, okay? So a little kick with the right leg. But what we're gonna do is you kick the right leg down, step it with the feet pointing sort of 45 degrees out towards the right. Then step the left leg to the side. So now you're facing the right side of your mat. As you put your left foot down, again, we're spinning around to face the direction we came from. With your left leg down, I want you to just kick your right leg back. Step the right foot down. So we kind of go in a little bit of a circle. We'll go back the way we came. I'll guide you through it. We'll start with the left leg this time. So kick with the left leg. Step it down at a 45-degree angle so you can kick the right leg out to the side. Then you're kind of turning your right foot inwards so that you can kick the left leg back behind you. Cool. So we're going to do that one more time, a little bit quicker. Try and finish nice and strong and not lose your balance. So kick the right leg to the front, left leg to the side, right leg to the back. Finish nice and strong. Left leg to the front, right leg to the side, left leg to the back. Finish nice and strong. Good job. Roll back down into your forward fold and walk your hands away. Find a downward facing dog. At this point, if you're just a yoga lover and you just love your vinyasas, by all means, you can put in a little vinyasa here. Or if you're like, Adell, what are you talking about? I'm chilling. Then you carry on. All right, we're gonna do that same little sequence that we did before, but a little bit faster and a little bit more explosive. So lift your right leg up, look at your hands, give me that push up, and then see if you can push off your hands and find a little air time to step that right leg forward. Let's do that again. Lower the hands down, bring yourself into your downward facing dog. Look at your hands, give me a little push up. As you push your hands, can you step your right foot forward? Good job. Wherever you are with that, you're amazing. Now, you've got an option. We can do the jumps like we did before, or try to switch your legs in the same way, but only in one jump. So left leg forward and back all in one jump. Then step the left leg forward, nice and strong, and we'll go back the way we came. Good job. Okay. So back to your three-legged down dog, lower that right leg down. We'll go through a little practice session again on the left side now. So lift the left leg up. Look towards your hands, give me a little push up. Push off your hands to step that left leg forward. We did it 2 times on the other side, so we'll try it. Give it another little practice go on this side. So look at your hands, little push-up. Step that left leg forward in that air time that you get from your push-up. Then, remember, you can take 2 jumps or do it all in 1 big jump as much as possible. Then step that right knee forward, step it back. Lower your hands, take the left leg back and up, then find your downward facing dog. All right, let's walk the hands back. Chill out here for a bit, catch your breath. If you've let yourself go into mouth breathing, then as much as possible. Resume your nasal breathing. Benefit from that nitric oxide and everything. And when you're ready, slowly stand up. Give me a big squeeze of the glutes when you get to your standing position. We'll play around with those kicks one more time. But this time, I want you to just pay attention to where your gaze is. Keep your chin up and your gaze more towards the horizon than down. So when you're ready, we're going to start with the left leg this time. So kick your left leg forward, right leg out to the side, left leg back, and stand nice and strong. Now, right leg forward, left leg out to the side, right leg back, stand nice and strong. Good job. If you found the balance there okay, and you want to challenge your balance a little bit more, you can try that with your eyes closed. So we'll go again with the left leg leading. So left leg forward, right leg to the side, left leg back, stand nice and strong. Start with the right leg, the left leg to the side, right leg back, stand nice and strong. Whew. A little bit wobbly with my eyes closed, but I'm sure you got on just fine. So finally, last time we're gonna do our little down dog push-up jumping sequence. So make your way back into your downward facing dog, and we're gonna try and get it really, really quick. So all in one big, fast, explosive, and fun succession of movements. Let's start with the left leg this time. So lift the left leg up, look down at your hands. Rock forward, do your push-up. Left leg forward, take your jump. Right knee forward, take it back. All the way you came. When you finish, bring the legs down and get ready for the other side. Right leg comes up, look forward at your hands. Give me that push-up, jump forward, jump in your leap, left knee forward, take it down. All right, we're gonna do it one more time. I'm not gonna cue you, I'm just gonna go with you. I think you know what to do this time, so when you're ready, let's see it. Ooh. Good job. I definitely wobbled a bit with that one. Whew. And you know, it's like anything, okay? If you're finding this really challenging, you can bring your hands back and roll up to stand. Remember, practice. Practice, practice, practice. The more you do it, the more your body is gonna adapt to it. All right, one more time, let's do those kicks. We'll start with the right leg this time. So when you're ready, find your gaze, squeeze the glutes, right leg kicks, left leg out to the side, right leg back. Stand nice and strong. Left leg kicks, right leg out to the side. Left leg behind, stand up nice and strong. Left leg forward this time, left leg kicks, right out to the side. Left back behind you, stand up nice and strong. Do you feel like a gymnast? Right leg forward, left leg out to the side, right leg back behind you. All right, good job. Now, let's move away from the gymnastics moves and get back into our yogi moves. So I want you to take your feet nice and wide and just come down into a little squat. Wiggle back and forth in your malasana. Just work out into those hips, the low back. Walk your hands away from you. Lower your knees down. Bring the toes together behind you and find a little child's pose. You can have your arms stretched out above you or down by your sides, but allow your forehead to relax down on the mat now. And allow your breath to slow. And whenever you're ready, you can stay there, or if you prefer, you can take a little shavasana position, lying down flat on your back, or you can just move on to another yoga class, another workout, or just move on with your day. But at some point today, I do hope that you'll take a moment to just close your eyes and be at one with your breath. It's at least as important, if not more important, than working out our bodies. To do the little mental workout of trying to clear our minds. No, it's not easy. But anything that's worth doing, anything that has any real benefit, often is quite challenging. So rise up to the challenge. That is taking that moment to rest. Well done. That may not have been an easy class for you, but I hope you found it fun. Remember, if you come back to it every once in a while, keep revisiting it. Things will get easier. Do check out my longer classes on my website if you're looking for something a little bit more in depth. I'm sending you all my love. Thank you.